Welcome to Topic 1, which talks about the benchmarking process and its activities. The benchmarking process starts with the preparation phase, which includes explaining the benchmarking process to countries and conducting pre-visits or workshops to introduce the global benchmarking tool. In this way, countries are sensitized about the regulatory system strengthening activities and informed on the use of the GBT. Countries are then asked to perform self-benchmarking using the provided computerized GBT. Assistance is provided to countries if needed. The self-benchmarking reports are verified by WHO to ensure the accuracy and completeness of the information and evidence provided before proceeding to the formal benchmarking phase. Benchmarking is conducted based on an agreed scope and plan of activities with precise timelines. For example, performance evaluations such as observed audits or vigilance field visits may be conducted either in parallel or at different times with respect to the formal benchmarking. After benchmarking, an official institutional development plan, or IDP, is developed and proposed to the country. The country then takes ownership of the IDP and works on addressing the identified gaps. Follow-up and monitoring of the country's progress towards achieving the desired maturity level continue with the support of WHO until the goals are met and are in a position of being maintained. A risk-based approach is always applied throughout this process. It drives the decisions to be taken in all these steps. Benchmarking-related activities vary depending on the nature of the product, its source, and the associated risk factors. Hence, not all benchmarking-related activities are applicable to all kinds of products. Different product types, such as generics, vaccines, complex molecules and biosimilars, require specific considerations. The activities also differ based on whether the product is sourced from producing or non-producing countries. Additionally, risk factors such as assured sources, history of compliance and public health emergencies play a significant role in determining benchmarking-related activities. Occasionally, it may be necessary to deviate from the standard benchmarking process and consider customized benchmarking to optimize resource utilization and achieve specific objectives. Re-benchmarking implies the periodic re-evaluation of the maturity level due to significant changes. This can be conducted off-site and involves starting the benchmarking process anew. Follow-up visits are conducted to monitor progress, address any outstanding issues, or ensure the implementation of agreed-upon actions. Desk-based benchmarking is conducted off-site and with no direct interaction with the regulatory authority. This serves as a precursor to the actual benchmarking process and may involve, for instance, reviewing documents. Based on risk evaluations, some specific benchmarking activities can also be conducted using a desk-based approach. Rapid benchmarking is applied to selected functions or targeted to different types of products or product resources. This approach allows for a more expedited assessment process. Decentralized benchmarking implies that in the case of decentralized regulatory systems such as federal or state authorities, the benchmarking process would entail mapping different regulatory functions to assess the functions performed by state or provincial authorities. Under special circumstances, such as during the COVID pandemic, benchmarking can be conducted virtually without the need for travel or in-person interaction with the regulatory authority. This is known as remote benchmarking. The combined benchmarking approach combines two activities: benchmarking through the use of the GBT and performance evaluation, or PE, to achieve the status of WHO listed authority. The goal is to verify compliance with some of the requirements for becoming a WHO listed authority alongside the benchmarking process.